Hey guys, welcome to today's chess video, and today's topic is going to be how to analyze your own games, which will essentially help you consistently get better over time. Before we get started, please like the video and subscribe for daily chess content. Yeah, let's get right into it. So essentially, the main idea of analyzing your games with the computer, usually with the computer I should say, is to take small lessons and try not to make the same mistake over and over again. For example, if you analyze multiple games and you see the same mistake happening, don't let that mistake happen again. So for today's video, I'm going to be analyzing yesterday's Blitz and Beat games. So yeah, the first one was a win as white against Jay San, and this started off as a check Indian. Opening was pretty good. I decided just to play solid, normal developing moves. Yep, and here I just wanted to pin the pawn to the queen. Apparently it is a inaccuracy, and it is inaccurate because it just wants me to develop the bishop instead and get castled. But it also is saying queen c2, bishop f5, and then e4. I think the developing and getting castled sooner is reasonable, so castle ASAP is always a good rule of thumb. Inaccurate. Okay, inaccuracy as well. I decided to develop and castle here, which is fine, just equal. No advantage for either side, except for this. Okay, yes, I have a small advantage now. Knight a4. So during the game, I made this remark how knight e4 just screamed out at me and it was just instinctual, and it ends up being the top move. And it's like the second move, or it's one of two moves to have a +1 advantage. And the reason is c5, which I had in the back of my mind, but after c5 I didn't really know what I was doing, since it's now a target for this knight. If I put my knight here, he just takes, like, then I don't know, I just lose a pawn essentially. But I guess the idea is to freeze the b pawn, which is just a crazy positional, like, stockfish idea. It's not crazy, but it's just something that feels a little unnatural as a human. Of course, I move back because I want to have my knight in the center. Still have a small advantage here, even though stockfish said it was a mistake. So take the stockfish mistakes with a grain of salt. Yep, okay, just wanted to double here. Yeah, that move looked wrong to me. I was correct. I thought I calculated this to be wrong, but in fact, I actually did see this bishop move, but I didn't really think anything of it. Here, yeah, I mean, I'm +3 here, despite material being equal, which is actually quite crazy. I just talked about this in my how to evaluate a position video, and yeah, I mean, just look at this knight. It can't really be attacked. It's controlling some important squares here. Yep, I mean, I just win a knight here. Okay, stockfish wants to trade. I want to keep the bishop pair. Different styles, I guess. Yeah, here after queen here, for example. I don't know. Okay, I just chose the best move somehow. I would have taken and then taken, because I want the dark squared bishop, because the square in front of the king is a dark square, so if I can exploit the dark squares with my dark squared bishop, that would make my position a lot stronger. And of course my opponent just resigned here, so there's not much more to analyze. So yeah, I'm just internalizing those mini lessons about freezing pawns on the 7th rank. So like if it push past, I just en passant and win a pawn. Yeah, my calculation was just slightly off. What else? I mean, I didn't really make any big mistakes here. I just played kind of solid. Yeah, anyways, on to our next game, which was a loss versus I believe, was a Smurf or a transfer from Lichess, Canadian rock fan. So here I decided to play King's Indian type style, but then I kind of transposed to like just very solid. It's called the Indian game, but okay. I decided I just want to play very solid, break in the center. And then here I just decided to trade everything because I'm never going to blunder in this position. Of course there's a slightly better position for white, but yeah, I immediately take the advantage after my opponent blunders here by taking with the queen. Just simply take the pawn. I don't know why Stockfish calls it a great move, but I'll take it. Okay. I feel like Stockfish just handed out great moves. Here, oh, let's go back. I apologize. Pretend none of that happened. Yep. Here, I just didn't really know what to do. So I played this move. Like, you'll notice in the video from yesterday, I'm just like hesitant about playing this move because I'm like, it doesn't do anything. I just need to make a move. So what do I do here? Like, these positions are so hard because I don't really have a clear objective, you know? But it just wants me to take a pawn, which is fair. I mean, it does pin the bishop. It makes a lot of sense. Okay, and I just keep making mistakes. Here as well, I just didn't know what to do. Wants me to play queen b8, which I saw, but I'm like, okay, why am I trading queens here? But I guess it does kind of make sense. I just need to trade a little bit. Yeah, and here I'm just kind of falling apart. Yeah, I mean, this move, queen f5. Queen f5 is a draw? Okay, there's nothing really to internalize about that. It's just kind of crazy. I mean, here I'm just like it's already +8. There's not much I can do. This is take the bishop here. Yeah. And here is just where I'm like basically pre-moving. I mean, I just tried to set up my position in a way that I could just like move my king around. But eventually, I just kind of trolled and never stopped pre-moving. Which, I mean, can't really do that with, like, as you can see, I have like 5 seconds on my clock. So I'm just kind of pre-moving. My opponent was really fast, which caught me off guard. He's like faster than me, which makes it harder to pre-move. But yeah, I just... what can you do? So yeah, here it looks like my opening just got out of hand, and I didn't have a clear plan after the opening because I just simply don't play this opening. So I need to like just have a opening response to this weird Fianchetto with d4. Because usually I'd play like Grunfeld here, like after c4, you know. But I decided to like, I don't know. I don't know what came over me. I don't know why I played this. I don't play this opening. I just like my argument to myself was just play solid, but I don't know any plan to the position, so that led to a lot of mistakes in the middle game. So I don't know. I guess the lesson is don't play openings that you don't know at this level. But yeah, anyways, I hope that kind of helps get an idea of how to analyze your games and how I analyze my games, I guess. So yeah, over time, you just keep internalizing these lessons and just building your internal knowledge of like, okay, maybe I shouldn't do this here, or I should do this here, and yeah, you just keep getting better and better and keep analyzing your games, and you'll just improve consistently over time. So yeah, good luck with analyzing your games. I wish you the best in improving in your chess, and I will see you tomorrow.